Why do top tech companies and modern banks ship software updates every 2 weeks, while traditional projects take months or years? The secret is Agile and Scrum. Welcome back to Career Growth Lab. In the next 6 minutes, you will learn exactly how a business analyst operates in an Agile Scrum environment using our ongoing Apex Bank mobile app project with zero coding required. Before we dive into slide 2, drop quick comment below. What non-IT field are you coming from? Banking, sales, teaching, customer support, or operations? I personally read and reply to every comment. Now, let's get right into the core breakdown. So what is Agile? And why did it revolutionize software development? Think back to our previous lesson on waterfall. Waterfall is like building a physical bridge across a river. You cannot pour concrete pillars until the entire blueprint is signed off. And changing your mind halfway through costs millions. Agile, on the other hand, is like running a modern food delivery app. Instead of waiting a year to launch a massive, perfect 100-page app, Agile breaks the project down into small 2-week cycles called sprints. Every 2 weeks, the team delivers a working, testable piece of software. If user feedback changes, you adapt in the very next sprint without destroying the budget. This dynamic approach keeps modern software relevant and fast. Let's trace how this works in our ongoing Apex Bank project. Imagine Apex Bank wants to add a biometric Face ID login to their mobile app. In an Agile setup, the BA writes a user story stating, as an Apex Bank customer, I want to log in using Face ID so that I can access my account securely without typing a password. On day 1 of the sprint, the BA and team pick this story from the backlog during sprint planning. Over the next 9 days, developers build screen while the BA clarifies business rules, like what happens if Face ID fails 3 times. On day 10, during the sprint review, the team demos the working Face ID on a real smartphone to bank executives. Within 2 weeks, a feature is born. Here is the biggest pitfall for beginner BAS in an Agile environment, confusing Agile flexibility with uncontrolled chaos. Just because Agile welcomes change doesn't mean stakeholders can demand new features in the middle of an active sprint. If an executive calls you on day 4 of a sprint asking to add crypto transfers to the app immediately, a skilled BA does not say yes or no blindly. Instead, you protect the active sprint team, write a new user story for crypto transfers, estimate its priority, and place it into the product backlog to be planned for the next sprint. This keeps development stable while ensuring business needs are captured. Let's look at how a business analyst bridges the communication gap in real Agile meetings. Scenario A. A bank branch manager says, customers are asking for dark mode on the mobile app, add it right now. As the BA, you translate this professionally, that is a fantastic enhancement. I have logged it as user story 104 in Jira, and we will prioritize it in our upcoming backlog refinement meeting. Scenario B. A developer asks, what should happen if a customer's phone camera is broken during Face ID? You immediately update the user story's acceptance criteria. If the camera is unavailable, display a clear fallback screen asking for a 6-digit PIN. Notice how you solved a technical edge case purely using clear business logic. To succeed in Agile projects, you only need 4 core tools, none of which require programming. First, Jira. This is your digital sprint board where you create, track, and update user stories. Second, Confluence, your digital workspace for storing documentation and business rules. Third, Miro or Lucidchart, visual whiteboards used for sketching user journey flows during workshops. And fourth, the MOSCOW prioritization framework, a simple method to categorize requirements into must-haves, should-haves, could-haves, and won't-haves. If you can drag and drop cards on a board or type in a Word document, you already possess the technical skills needed to operate these tools. One of the most common questions I get from students is, how do I showcase Agile experience on my resume if I come from sales, teaching, or operations? The key is translating your past daily huddles and feedback loops into Agile terms. If you worked in customer service or sales and collected feedback to adjust weekly offers, frame that as eliciting user feedback and refining product backlogs. If you led daily 10-minute team updates and operations, frame that as facilitating daily stand-ups and tracking task progress. If you graded assignments or checked quality against strict guidelines, frame that as verifying acceptance criteria during user acceptance testing. You already have the core experience, you just need the right terminology. Let's summarize our core takeaways from today's lesson. First, Agile delivers software in short, iterative 2-week sprints rather than long, rigid phases. Second, requirements are expressed as simple user stories focusing on user value and clear acceptance criteria. Third, BAs maintain project balance by placing new requests into the product backlog rather than disrupting active sprints. Don't forget to visit Bacareers in right now to download your free Agile cheat sheet, Scrum guide, and editable user story templates to practice for your upcoming interviews. In our very next lesson, we are rolling up our sleeves to write actual industry standard user stories and acceptance criteria using the popular given when then format. If today's breakdown helped make Agile clear and approachable, please hit the like button, subscribe to Career Growth Lab, and share this video with anyone looking to transition into a business analyst career. Tell me in the comments below, do you see yourself thriving more in a structured waterfall environment or a fast-paced Agile team? Thanks for watching, keep learning, and I will see you in lesson 4.